Greetings and welcome. It is that time of the season where it's really, you can see on the set, right? I mean, it's that time when everything becomes that much more beautiful. But I'll tell you why, if you're into technology, you should be truly celebrating. Because this is the time where every company, every brand, every product that really is the big one is released. So Diwali now, I think in India should be separated into two. One, the festival, and one, the celebration of technology. And it's really about tech, right? So the best brands come out with the best products and at the best prices. Some of the offers that are on right now for Diwali are actually criminal because they are that good. So this is our Diwali special, of course. On the show, of course, one of the most important people on the show is not there, and he is being missed. And if you can make out that my sarcasm is always good around Diwali, then I think you can also get the sarcasm on this. Well, Vikram couldn't join us this week, which is a Diwali blessing for all of us, right? So lots and lots of things to do on the show, from the fact that we've got an Apple Watch that we're going to go in depth into, including every single question that you've been wanting to ask about the Apple Watch, including, of course, I've already answered one part, the ECG. We'll move on then to this. A very quick look at this, the iPhone XR. Vikram and we discussed it, and we finally came to the conclusion it has to be the iPhone X. Rajiv. We'll tell you why this could well be one of the most interesting phones that Apple has taken out in a long time. And then I'm going to go to this, my favorite. This is a professional quality pollution monitor. And then we'll move on to, of course, one of the solutions. Masks, people say, is that a solution? What do you do if you want to go for a run? Is there one for active people? That and a whole lot more on the show today. So you know what's on the show. What you don't know is what the other companies are up to while we're doing this show. So it's all about everything happening in the world of tech. Apple had a massive event and they've come out with so many new products. A lot of them have actually leaked. Then of course we've got the OnePlus 6T. The big question really is, did they do enough? They now have serious competition in this segment, in this category. Did they do enough? Well, let's take a look at all the news pouring in.
News from the Apple Orchard just never stops pouring in. The new MacBook Air has been announced and it has finally got the sharp Retina display with a 13.3-inch screen. It has Touch ID and will also launch the voice assistant with Hey Siri command. There is a FaceTime HD camera on the top. Two new variants of the iPad Pro have also been unveiled, the 11-inch and the 12.9-incher. The upgrade includes thinner bezels, faster processor, Face ID and emoji support, USB Type-C and no home button. The Apple Pencil will also attach magnetically to the iPad Pro and charge it wirelessly. The 11-incher will be priced 71,900 rupees onwards and the 12.9-incher will be 89,900 rupees onwards. While Apple has its share of fans, Chinese brand OnePlus also has successfully built its loyal fan base. The new OnePlus 6T has been announced. While it is not a major upgrade from the OnePlus 6, there are some changes. It has a wider display, a smaller notch, a bigger battery and an inbuilt fingerprint sensor. Though the 3.5mm audio jack and the LED light indicator have been skipped on the phone. The 6GB RAM, 128GB storage is priced at about 38,000 rupees. 8GB RAM, 128GB storage is for 42,000 rupees and the 8GB RAM 256GB top-end model is for 46,000 rupees.
Let's start with our top story. This, of course, is on the Watch Series 4 from Apple. And already many people have already declared this one as the most innovative product of the year. Now, that's because of the ECG. But I have to say we are underselling this. There's finally a reason now for you to actually put this on your wrist. That smartwatch category that had no reason to exist now has a really good reason. The only problem is that if you think that this is the smartwatch to buy and you're not in the Apple domain, then you're not just buying the Apple Watch, you have to buy an iPhone with it, which means you're talking about, at a bare minimum, you're talking about a lakh of rupees to get into this. But at some point, I'd say this is almost worth it. The ECG in this, the biggest screen, the absolutely fantastic new features, and then one that has been underplayed a lot, and that is the fall detection. It's already saving lives. It works very well. We'll take you through all of that in our review.
This Diwali just became bigger and better because the much-awaited Apple Watch Series 4 is strapped onto our wrist and we're already marveling at its size. The new Apple wearable has finally launched in India at the price of Rs 40,900 for the GPS variant and Rs 49,900 for the GPS plus cellular variant. Is it worth the price tag? If you believe bigger is better, then yes, the display is 30% bigger than its predecessor and the watch now comes in massive 40mm and 44mm sizes, but it doesn't look chunky at all. The back of the watch gets a facelift and now comes with a ceramic and sapphire crystal back. Premium it sure is. And for those who get excited by new watch faces, do check out the infography watch face. The massive real estate of the screen gets put to use since you can add more complications than ever before. We also like the fact that the speaker volume has gone up, so taking calls and making calls did not need a lift of the wrist anymore. The day is here when the Apple Watch is independent of the iPhone. Coming to the most talked about feature, the ECG measuring capability, which has been cleared by the FDA in the US. This feature has not launched in India yet, but will come soon and we'll tell you how it works then. The digital crown now includes haptic feedback, which makes navigation easier. Apple has been thoughtful enough and allowed older bands to fit the new watch. As for fall detection, let's just say it can't be faked. We tried it and nothing happened. Apple's algorithms can't be fooled, and if you do genuinely fall, an alert will go out to your emergency contact. A savior on your wrist, perhaps? The new dual-Go S4 processor makes the watch almost 2 times faster than the previous one. And we love the watchOS 5 update, which came with a new walkie-talkie feature to talk to other Apple Watch owners. The 18-hour battery life claim works only if not connected to an iPhone and not used for workouts. Otherwise, with multiple app usage, the battery of the Apple Watch drains faster. So frankly speaking, you may not need to upgrade unless you want the game-changing ECG feature, which will hopefully come to India soon. But we know Apple loyalists will opt for the better design and the extra features in the Apple Watch Series 4.
Let's move on now to this, and this is a very quick look because a lot of people have been asking for it. If you want a detailed review, in-depth, every question answered review of this, the iPhone XR, then go to the Cell Guru show. Here we'll just take a quick look at all the things that matter in this phone, and why am I saying that this could be the most interesting iPhone in a very long time.
In case you're wondering what the color of this festive season is, it has to be red. Which is why we have our hands on the iPhone XR, and no, it is not the 10 Raji variant, but the sizzling product red. And this is the cheapest iPhone this year, and it can be yours for Rs 76,000 for the 64GB variant. The iPhone XR comes with a 6.1-inch liquid retina display, and yes, this is an LCD display. Budget iPhone, remember? It comes with a notch and has an all-glass back which looks stunning. And like its older siblings, the XS and the XS Max, it also supports wireless charging. There is no fingerprint scanner on this one, and Apple carries on the new trend of Face ID to unlock the phone. Many would say, why buy an iPhone with a single lens camera? Well, this single 12-megapixel wide-angle lens comes with larger pixels for more clarity and offers some brilliant shots. The XR comes with a 7-megapixel front shooter and delivers good portrait shots. The XR runs on the mighty A12 Bionic chipset and has the latest iOS 12 update. It packs in a 2,915 mAh battery. So if you want to own a new iPhone this Diwali but don't want to dole out flagship prices, the iPhone XR is a solid choice.
In my hand is the Sense Edge, what I think is one of the most sophisticated professional quality air quality monitors. So it's something that I've been wanting to get my hands on for quite a while, and I'll tell you why. Well, first and foremost, it's this. The quality of the sensors, as you can see, these are almost portable level. Now, there are multiple reasons why they've done that, but I'm going to just go with the fact that you could upgrade it at any given point to the next level. But at this moment, this may well be the gold standard in air quality monitors. 2:57 p.m. 2.5 inside the studio right now, which is, like I said, absolutely scary. So what all does it have? Why would somebody like you want to buy something like this? Like I said, this is more for corporates, more for professionals, because the price is a staggering 80,000 plus. But I still think this is a great investment and every one of us should have it. I really hope the price of these really comes down. I'll tell you why. So one of the things that you will notice is that your air purifier actually has a reading now. So it has a sensor out there. First of all, when you buy an air purifier, you should know if it's accurate or not. The second thing is The air around the air purifier where the sensor is giving you that kind of a reading. So if it's green, it's giving you 10, 20, 25 PM 2.5, you're very thrilled. Is it for the entire room? Is it where you're sitting? Is it where you sleep? This is the kind of portable monitor, even if you borrow it from someone, rent it for a day or two, it'll give you an immense amount of knowledge as to what really is happening with you and the pollution levels inside. I've said this many times and I'm repeating it again, the air pollution inside our houses, inside our offices are far more dangerous than what's happening outside. Let's take a look at the review.
You may think that when you go for a stroll or a run in a park amidst the greens of nature, you are perhaps breathing the freshest and cleanest of air. Well, you couldn't be more wrong. We were in for a big shock when we took the Kythera Sensage monitor outdoors to gauge the pollution level of our surroundings in an area we thought we were breathing pure. The AQI crossed way beyond the unhealthy level. That's the air we are subjecting ourselves to. The Kythera Sensage air quality monitor weighs in at about 800 grams. It can be charged using a USB cable. There's a micro SD card support in case of data export. There's USB Type A port to connect it to external devices and an Ethernet port for data transfer. It has two sensors that are placed inside. With the modular design, it is easy to change the sensors if need be. The Sensage can be used to measure pollutants, in particular CO2 level, PM 2.5 and TVOC, along with temperature and humidity level. The real-time figures are displayed on the screen. Once it's connected to Wi-Fi, the details can also be stored on the cloud. But to put it to test, we placed it in different settings. We put it on the busy streets and as expected, the pollution level went soaring up. In a busy market too, the AQI was high, over 350. Which is quite a scary situation. The importance of a device like this comes in because areas we assume to be safe show high pollution level. For instance, even when indoors with an air purifier switched on, the AQI reduced only slightly. Even in an enclosed room with children around, the level was above permissible limits. The Kythera Sensage is priced high, close to 90,000 rupees. At this price and with the host of features that it offers, this monitor is meant for commercial spaces. However, a monitor to check the AQI around you is a good idea. After all, it is about the air you breathe.
Now, of course, for the inside, we have air purifiers. And like I said, it's a good investment to make. Think about anything else that you're buying today. If you don't have an air purifier, invest in a good one for Diwali. But then we speak about the outside. And a lot of people have a second problem. They could wear a mask like this, a pollution mask like this. But when they go outside, it becomes a little difficult to breathe, especially if you're going for a walk, if you're going for a run. If you want to just go out and exercise, then it's impossible to do it with a mask. And people have been saying, when will we get a solution to that? Now, I believe I have that solution in my hand. This is called Prana, as in breath. Prana, the smart air pollution filter and, of course, mask. Smart air purifying mask is what it even says in the product manual. May not be the world's longest and largest product manual. All it is this. But I'll tell you how it works. So this actually has a battery and a fan built in. Plus, it's actually pretty high-tech. You take this out, you can see the filters out here. And based on your motion of activity, that is, if you're static, whether you're in slow motion or in a high motion activity. If you're going for a walk, put it into slow motion or low motion. If you're going for a run, put it into high motion. The amount of CO2 that is building up inside will also get out very, very quickly. And that becomes the single greatest problem. If you're going for a run and you're wearing a mask, you're actually taking in more carbon dioxide than even normal. So this takes care of that and a whole lot more. Here's our review.
A breath of fresh air. A basic necessity, but in today's day and age, it has sadly become a costly luxury. While Diwali brings with it a whole lot of festivities and colors, it is also the time when we are hit by the smoke, the haze and the pollution. That's where this device steps in. The Smart Air Purifying Mask by Prana Air comes with a hint of tech. The mask in itself is well designed. The strap is made of colorful fabric and has a snug fit. Before you put it on, charge the device using a USB charger. It has a 600 mAh battery that takes about 2 hours for a complete charge and gives about 6 hours of usage. Once you gear up with the mask, switch it on and you can feel the fan speed up. For a regular walk or outing, you could keep it at the least speed. But like Rajiv mentioned, this mask is intended for those who have an active lifestyle. So if you're out on a jog, you could increase the fan speed, which helps in faster emission of impure air and cleaner breathing. In case of a rigorous workout, the speed can be increased even further. There are 3 different intensities of the fan speed. As you remove the flap, you can see the filter inside. It is a 5-layer filter that prevents harmful gases and dust ranging between PM1 and PM2.5 from entering your respiratory system. There is a pre-filter, 2 layers of activated carbon and 2 HEPA filters to stop dust particles. The mask and its parts can be cleaned using alcohol, soap or disinfectant. Depending on the usage, the filter should be replaced and changing it is easy peasy. You get 1 additional filter in the box. As an additional quirky yet useful feature, there is a mirror in the mask so that you can fix your hair before you put on the mask. After all, you don't want a messy, unkempt look before going outdoor, right? The Prana Air mask is no doubt the need of the hour. Under severe pollution, a smart mask like this works well, especially for those who have an active lifestyle. However, it is priced steep, close to 3,500 rupees, and an additional filter can be purchased for about 300 rupees. If you're willing to spend that amount for clean prana, then go ahead and get masked.
This is our Diwali special. We're just about to hit a break. When we come back, lots more on the show. And now, of course, like I said right at the beginning, it is Diwali time, it is festival time, it is absolutely the best time for you to buy tech. And that's why we've actually put this together. A list of all the really cool deals. And remember, we've had only one criteria when we're bringing it to you. Most companies actually use Diwali also to get rid of their junk. Well, we're not featuring that. Some really good deals on really good products, and we're trying to make sure it's not really only about products that got launched right now, because those are just available right now. The really good deals come for long-lasting legacy products that are doing really well. Take a look.
The lights are up. The shopping bags are brimming with goodies. Malls are getting crowded and festive. Diwali is here. It's that time of the year when we scout for deals on gadgets and gizmos to light up our lives a little more. But what is Diwali without good deals? Head to the Flipkart Big Diwali sale and enjoy some great deals on some feature-rich smartphones from Xiaomi and Honor. The Honor 7S can be yours for 3,000 rupees lesser at rupees 5,999. The Redmi Note 5 Pro Gold 64GB variant is now available for rupees 12,999 instead of its original price of 14,999 rupees. Also check out some great deals on TVs and laptops. Samsung's 32-inch HD-ready LED TV can be yours for 15,999 rupees, a 40% cut from its original price of rupees 26,900. Looking for a good laptop? Good news is that the Apple MacBook Air Core i5 5th Gen can now be yours at a festive discount of 27% for 55,990 rupees instead of rupees 77,200. Another great deal is on the Lenovo IdeaPad 330 Core i5 8th Gen, which can be bought for rupees 39,990, a big drop from its original price of rupees 56,290. You can even get the iPhone 8 Plus 64GB variant for 63,999 rupees, a 17% cut from its original price of 77,560 rupees. Head to Amazon's Great Indian Festival and check out their competitive deals on smartphones and consumer gadgets. You can get phones like the Redmi 6A at the lowest prices ever, claims the company, and enjoy up to rupees 25% off on laptops. Cameras and audio devices also have discounts of up to 70%. And if a great drawing room speaker is on your wish list, check out the Solo E500X speaker from Studio 19. If you buy this between November 1st and 10th, you will get an extended warranty of 3 months, while online buyers can enjoy a 10% discount on Amazon. These speakers originally cost rupees 42,500. And if you want to gift your mum a beautiful timepiece, go for the one from Timex, since you may just win a trip to London, an iPad, or discounts of up to 10 to 20% on the watch. This offer is valid till November 15th. A little piece of advice, do keep an eye out for EMI options and warranty period when shopping for Diwali deals online. Most offers are for a limited period only during the festive season. So, is your Diwali shopping cart ready?
So So that then was our show from everybody here in the production team, from NDTV, from Vikram Chandra, and from me, Rajiv Makni. I wish you all a very happy, very safe Diwali. Remember, a firecracker is not necessarily Diwali. It's the spirit that really resounds at the highest level. See you next week.